Hello and welcome to the Prod.Cast, podcast where we talk life, work, and occasionally music. My name is Switchblades for Kids, and the other half of the podcast,
it's your boy Blake Bentley. Hello.
Let's go! All right, to recap what has just happened.
Oh my god!
Turns out Kogan keyboards, the fucking keyboard that I'm pretty sure that me and you were like gushing over a couple of pods back.
Not as good.
If you plug them, oh my god! I just watched my fucking Discord like flicker. Then, turns out if you have them plugged in to the same USB slot, or like in your motherboard USB slot,
like
right next to your mic, side by side in the mic, you'll get like a fucking humming tone through your mic.
Yeah, I thought it was me.
It's like there must be like a fucking voltage leak or something like that.
Yeah,
through the USB. And and it basically, because it runs lights, my keyboard has lights, and I like flashing colors and it was making a humming noise from a mic, which is just fascinating.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Absolutely wild.
And this comes straight after me bragging about how good my fucking mic is. For 3 years I've had this mic and no troubles. Literally minutes before we pressed record, I'm like, Blake, you should have just got this mic. Blake, this mic is the best. Blake, there's never been any problems with this mic.
And then as soon as you said that, like, it was like everything shut down.
Brrr. Like, what's that noise? Brrr.
Like, it was like, it's like that point in a documentary where it's like, and this is where everything went downhill. And it's like
his hubris.
Yeah.
His complete arrogance and lack of self-awareness was his downfall.
Yeah, literally. Like,
bro, it fucking sent me for a loop, man. And then I like restart, because you're like, just restart the computer, man. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool, no worries. Restart it. And what I did was I turned it all the way to monitor. Yeah. And then I just turned it up a little bit, and I was literally looking at the keyboard and the mic. And, you know, the monitors came on, obviously the computer was on and shit like that. But I watched the keyboard light up and then turn off again, and I was like, eep, and then it fucking disappeared. And then the keyboard lit up again, you know, because it goes through its power cycles and shit. And as soon as I seen the keyboard light up again and I heard the humming, I was like, got you, motherfucker. I fucking got you. And I was like, the whole time I was like, it's not the mic. I'm gonna fucking tell Blake it's not the mic. It's the fucking kid. And I was like, I still got it.
That's very funny. Yeah, because my baby Road died.
Which is sad.
Oh, it's very sad. I'm gonna fix it somehow. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna fix it
one day.
We are. We're gonna do a little bit of soldering. We're fucking probably. It's probably a power thing, because if your software,
I know it is,
was
because
like trying to cycle power,
because that physically moves. It is physically detached.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should just be able to resolder it back on.
Nice.
Like, right. I actually think like a phone repair place would probably be able to do it.
No,
I'm not going to let them, but that's what I'm saying. Like, as in, you could probably take this somewhere and someone would offer to fix it.
You know who will fix it and can fix it?
Us, because we're going to learn.
Lats.
Oh, really?
Lats is actually like a circuitry fucking wizard.
Really?
Yes. That's his job. He does it for a trade.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
That's
the people
so
we
cool.
know, the contacts we've made, the comedians we've come in contact with.
That's so fucking
these
cool.
People, they're around us.
Wow.
Have you, Blake, before we even get started, how are you?
Oh, man. Oh, man. How do I? It's been up and down, brother.
Yeah?
It's been up and down. It's been good. Sometimes a little bit good, sometimes a little bit shit. Okay.
yeah.
Nah, pretty good though. Because I hurt myself, I couldn't work out. And then my eating sort of went out of whack, and then it all started to fucking go pear shaped.
It's weird when it does that to you too, because you think you're doing really well, and then it's just like, what's going on? Why are things changing?
No. I think it was mainly because I injured myself and I couldn't work out.
So you knew exactly what fucking went wrong.
Yeah, I hurt myself. That's 100% it. It's because I didn't go to gym for like 7 days, like a full week. And then when I finally did go back, it was really lightweight. It was like basically fucking learning how to lift again is what it felt like.
Baby weights.
Oh, it's horrible. It's been horrible.
Yeah.
But as of maybe yesterday, I started lifting bigger again. And then I'm like instantly addicted again.
Good.
As soon as I'm like, fuck 12 reps, I want to hit 4.
Yeah.
I want to max out at 3. Like,
yeah. You're like, I'm just going to get fucking huge.
Yeah. I just want to get jacked, man. Like, 12, it just burns. And it's all mental and it just sucks.
Yeah.
Because you're just, I'm doing like bicep curls with like, just whatever. And I can, do like 30. That's fun. It just hurts. It's just boring. It's just a very long burn and it sucks.
You know what's funny though is it's those sessions where you're like, or those workouts where you're like, you've lowered the weight. You have to do fucking 50 reps.
Yeah, literally, it's that light.
But they'll mentally fuck you up. Like you have to be fucking like, you'll hate them. Obviously, and this is true because you're telling me right now. You'll hate those more than you'll like do the fucking normal 8 reps or fucking 4 reps. If you tell me, okay, cool, you got to do 50 reps or 5 reps.
Oh, I'm taking 5 every time.
Yeah,
every single time.
It's because it's such a like a low.
It's just
goal,
physical, man.
But like, so it's 5 reps at a weight that you can only do 5 reps at.
Yes.
Or it's 50 reps at a weight you can do 50 reps at, and you go, oh, that must be a really fucking light weight.
Yeah, it's only light
but when
for
you get
like
to that
20 reps.
Rep, you're like, you're like dropping, just weights are falling out of your hand. You know what I mean?
That's like when you go to like lift up your phone, you're like, It's painful, man. I don't like it. I hate this shit. I want to just lift heavy thing. I just return to monkey.
Yeah, that's it. I pick up heavy thing and I put it back down.
Yeah, literally. And I only want to do that like 4 times. Anyway, I've been all right. Yeah. I'm back to the gym now. My eating is much better. I splurged this morning and lunch, but then I ate very healthy for dinner. I got a ham and cheese toastie for breakfast.
Oh.
I got a chicken salad roll for lunch.
I love them, by the way. I love those chicken salad. I got one from
just
the
from bakeries. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
And they're all different. You know how it's the same thing, but not?
Yeah.
So my bakery puts way too much mayo on it, but it's so good.
Mine put like a lot of carrot on mine.
Nah, mine is mayo. You know how every bakery there's just something they put way too much of?
Yeah.
It's the mayo. But what they do is they do like that fucking Japanese mayo. So it's like...
Oh, the Kewpie.
Yeah, it's like real sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's disgustingly delicious. So I had one of them. And a fucking energy drink. But then...
Yum.
Went to gym and I came back home and I was like, instead of having a protein shake, you know what I'm going to do? This was my dinner. I had a canned tuna. I had 4 corn thins. I had a low-fat Greek yogurt, protein powder, 2 strawberries, and mixed nuts.
That is a terrible fucking protein shake. That would taste fucking disgusting.
Dude, it was delicious.
What, would you put the tuna in there with a fucking...
Oh, not the tuna. No, you fucking idiot.
So I know. That's good, man.
It was
fucking awesome.
Delicious.
Yeah, it would be.
But yeah, that's what I did and just work.
Blake's day on the plane.
Dude, I had a fucking 23-hour day actually the other night.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Wait, so it started at night or it ended at night?
It started in the morning and ended the next morning. I woke up at 3:30 because I was starting work early.
Yep.
I worked, whatever. Come back home, gym, everything. Then it was like, it just took ages to put the kids down. And then I was wrecked and then I couldn't sleep. I was just very restless. And then when I sort of just got back up, blah, blah, blah. As I was going back to bed, and it's so hard to remember because it feels like it was so long ago and such a long day, right?
Yeah.
But went to go back to bed, just had a shower or something, and then I heard Jackie go and she was spewing. I was like, oh fuck. It's like one of them nights.
It's begun.
Yeah. So Jackie had mad gastro. And it was just like already very late. I ended up going to sleep at like 2:30 or something. It was a long boy.
Fucking hell.
So I looked at the time. It was 2:30 and I was like, I woke up 23 hours ago.
Yeah.
I just text my boss, was like, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I've been awake for 23 hours. It's been rough. Yep. And then, that was like yesterday, I think. I think that was yesterday.
I think it was, yeah.
It's very confusing. Time's very confusing. Oh, but yeah.
Well, goddamn.
That's me. I'm done. How have you been?
You're alive.
How have you been, friend?
I've been good. I've been well. I'm currently finishing up a fucking course, and that's about it. Now I can drive another vehicle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I bought nicotine gum.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna start with this. I bought nicotine gum.
I should probably do that.
Pop filter just.
It makes it sound so much better. I apologize, everyone. Fuck.
And now the audio quality just gets upped.
Oh my god.
So I bought nicotine gum.
Yeah.
Okay. Long-time listeners of the show used to know that I used to vape around the start of the show. Okay. You could hear it in some episodes because right at the end, I'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and then
that's
fucking,
right.
you'd hear it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Fuck.
I quit vaping a while back. Actually, it was the 15th of December, 2021. That was when I quit. Before that, previously, because I think I'd been vaping for like 2 years at that point. Before that, I used to smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke pretty fucking frequently, but not over, I'd say 20. Oh, no, like 20 maybe a week.
Oh, wow. That's
like, it was very, very light.
Yeah, that's not very...
It was like maybe 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. That's fairly regularly.
But the thing is, it was very consistently... like every day. It was very easy to fucking keep up to 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
And, I noticed that while I was smoking at work, I would, say at lunch, right before lunch would end, I would go and have a durry and I'd be like, you have a terrible taste in your mouth, but your brain is like fucking cleared up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing that nicotine does. It clears up your brain. And then I went in and I would fucking go back to work doing whatever I was doing, and I would be able to, it felt like I was more efficient, okay? And this, you know what? Anti-smokers hate him. You know what I mean? Like fucking, it's definitely a thing though. Fucking nicotine has a really fucking cool effect on the brain where it's like...
I have a memory of like my first time smoking.
You know how you have like internal chatter in your brain, like just sort of like noises and shit like that? Just before I go on about internal chatter, my dog just wants to fucking lick. And Winnie, can we please? Please, for now. Just, I know. See? Do you see him? Just a little bit? Just calm down. Anyway.
Hang on, I was going to say, just before you go, right? Yeah. So I was going to when I first started smoking, right? This was in TAFE. It was a fucking long time ago. I was like 14 or 15 or something. And I made a friend there who was a little bit older. He had a license. It was a learner's. Yeah. But he had a license and he drove. So he's a cool friend to hang out with, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, anyway, I hung out with that guy for years. But
it's not me.
Nah, it's not you. This is JV. Did you meet JV?
Yeah, I know JVs. Yeah, you had the Rexy that had he had a button for a fucking tail light.
Yeah, it was just weird shit, man. Anyway, he was a cool guy, but because I talked about WoW, and he was just like, "Yo, you play WoW?" And he just sat next to me. He's like, "Bro, WoW's sick, eh?" I was like, okay, I guess. It's like, do you still play, bro? I was like, nah, not anymore. He's like, oh, true, nah, neither.
But the fact that you guys did, and it's just like, man, you're a part of that community.
And he's like,
they're only cool guys.
Do you play League? I was like, yeah, I fucking love League. He's like, oh, so you want to play League? It's like, what? Now? It's like, He's like, yeah, well, let's go CG. It's like, oh, fuck, okay.
bro, cyber games.
Yeah, that was like my cyber games days. Just because JV was like, let's go play League. It's like, all right, fuck, sure. So then we just would always go CG and just fucking... Anyway, I started smoking with him. So like he and I started smoking, and it would always be like, spark us up, G. It's like, all right, I got you. Just 2 cigarettes and fucking double lighter. Like dumb shit. But like when I was first, because it was very irregular. It was like maybe 1 or 2 a day, right? It was like 15, something like that. And I'd like have a couple puffs of that, and I remember I could feel it tingling down my legs and shit.
Yes.
And I'd like just look down at my feet. I was like, bruh.
Why is this happening?
What the fuck is this shit? It was nicotine, man.
Yeah, buddy.
I smoked for a long time too. I get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's
continue
actually,
with your internal chatter.
It's before I even get to that, you reminded me of the first time I smoked as well. And I was an apprentice bricklayer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, for like a very little time. Like the guy went bankrupt.
Wow, you could have been a brickie.
Yeah, I could have been a brickie.
If he didn't go bankrupt, you would have been a brickie, eh?
I would have been a brickie.
Yeah. Oh my God, what the fuck?
So yeah, he used to pick me up like on the side of the road because he lived a little bit further up in Marsden. I think he lived in Crestmead, and because I lived in Marsden, I used to walk to fucking the end of 5th Ave. And like, you know where the main road is, Browns Plains Road. I used to get picked up on the side of that road near the bus station, and then he would drive me to the fucking sites.
Wow.
And there was one day he was picking me up driving, and he was like, he offered me a smoke, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll have a smoke. And I was like, you know, I'm not an idiot. I know I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm gonna cough. This is my first cigarette.
Yeah.
I put it in my mouth, and I'm like, I do like this with, like, you know, like you pinch it, like it's a fucking, like it's a joint. I put it in my lips. I'm like, I'm cool. And then I like try and light it without covering it or anything. Like, what the fuck's going on? And then I realize I've got to like cover my fucking, you know, cover the smoke and fucking like, and I'm like, oh yeah, I figured out how to do it. And he's like, is this your first one? I'm like, nah, man. And then, you know, and I'm smoking it like that. Like, it's a fucking joint the whole time. I never once put it, like, in between my fingers or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've always put it between my thumb and my finger. And,
dude, this action, I fucking hate it, but this is the action that I miss.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Just doing that.
Just doing this.
Yep.
And then, oh, well, fuck. Such a what a shame it kills people.
Exactly.
Literally. It's,
So here I am, smoking with my boss at the time.
Yeah.
He's a fucking absolute jacked unit of a man. I have to say this. He's a bricklayer who's been doing it since he was like fucking 12. He's got forearms the size of my legs, and was just like, he loved drinking, which funnily enough was the reason why he went bankrupt.
Nice.
Because every job site we went on, he would tell me, hey, Zach, that case is getting warm, bud. And he'd have a fucking case of like Coronas in the fucking car, and then he'd expect me every morning to fucking crack open the case and put it in the esky filled with ice, and fucking like send out beers to the boys at around 9:30, 10. Some days it was just me and him, and we'd get through like a 6er each, and then we'd go to the pub, and then we'd have a couple more drinks at the pub. I'm like fucking 15, 16, man. Oh, no, sorry. This was just after school, sorry. I was like literally just 18.
Oh, sure.
I was in between that, like fucking, like I've only just like can drink, even though I've been drinking before, but like I don't really care about drinking. I fucking found out that getting drunk, like during the day, wild stuff.
Dude, day drinking?
The best part, so we drink on site, then we go to the pub, have a slap, fucking have a couple more drinks, and then, because he only drank beer, and then we'd get back into the car, and he'd look over at me, and while he's lighting durry, and he'd be like, Zach, I think it's time for dessert. And then he'd pull into the bottle and grab a fucking carton of JDs. carton of JD and Cokes, and he would hand me a 6-pack like all the fucking time, and, just be like, yeah. And meanwhile, I'm getting fucking paid, and he's just like, here's a 6-pack, here's fucking heaps of beers, and I'm just like, I'm not even learning. Fucking.
I'm just working for an alcoholic.
Oh man,
just a slightly functioning alcoholic.
I was like, this is the life.
I'm not even gonna lie. As like a fucking 16 to 18-year-old, that genuinely sounds like the fucking life, brother.
Oh man. And
I don't think I could think of anything better. Like anything.
Well. At the time, I thought he was getting paid really well because he's got all these drinks all the time. He's constantly fucking smoking Winnie Reds. Was what I fucking smoked. My first smoke was Winnie Red.
Oh my God. You were like, was it usually this rough?
And back to the actual fucking first inhale of my fucking cigarette. I fucking just gave it a fucking like a kiss. Like sucked it into my mouth and immediately was like like started spluttering, and I was like and just like blew it out of my mouth, and then like tried to like suck with my lungs, coughed up heaps more. Fucking Chris, my boss at the time, is laughing his fucking ass off, and he's like, "It's your first smoke," and I'm like. Like absolutely losing it.
Wow.
By the time I got to, because I didn't give up. I did not give up. By the time I was halfway through that cigarette, there was something strange about it because you said the tingles, man. Tingles through your arms. Obviously a Winnie Red, that's fucking high in the nicotine content. Dude. I think it's like a 6 milligram fucking cigarette.
I didn't even smoke Reds when I smoked heavy as.
It's fucking it's next level, man. I got this weird taste in my mouth. It was like, and I still remember it. It's like peanut butter. There was I know it's strange. I know it's really fucking strange. But like the first half of it was like a peanut butter sort of taste. It was very thick. It had I don't know, whatever the tobacco is, but like it is fucking like a peanut buttery sort of, not smoothness at the time, you know, for a thing, but like eventually it got smoother. It was very much easier to smoke it. The fucking back end of the cigarette. And then ever since then, it was like, oh, this is fucking cool. And when I finally learned, got my fucking P's and could actually drive and shit like that, one of my first stops after fucking obviously driving home from getting my P plates, going to Macca's and shit like that, I fucking went into a servo and bought a pack of Winnie Reds.
Nice.
and that's like, it was literally. It was the second thing I had done whilst after I got my P's. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous how fucking easy it is to get hooked.
Oh, man. I bought smokes at like 15 at TAFE.
Yeah.
Because my mate drove in, no fucking plates. I just jumped out of the passenger seat like in full fucking like mechanic overalls. Covered in grease and shit. And I walked in, I was like, pack of Winnie Blues, thanks. And he's like... What size? 25s? All right, again. Boom. Cheers, bruv. And then walk out. And I'm just like, yo, it just worked.
It worked. It fucking worked.
Like literally like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
I did some dumb shit. Anyway, go on.
But so what I noticed recently about cigarettes, when I started to get into the mind of, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to start vaping so that I can eventually wean off vaping and then, live a clean and free and easy life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smoking does a fantastic job at quietening. Fucking silencing. How's that? That's a fucking way better word. Silencing the background mind chatter.
Yeah.
That sort of happens. You got like this weird little sort of like white noise, sort of like fucking lots of just shit happening in your brain. It puts you into like a weird hyper focus sort of mode for like a good, I'd say, hour.
Yeah.
Maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And then you realize, oh man, I might need another durry. It wasn't ever that frequent for me.
Oh, I have been that frequent. My mum is way more frequent than that.
Like every hour, like an hour.
Probably like every
maybe?
half hour.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Maybe even more frequent than that. She smokes a fuck ton.
Yeah.
She needs to stop. It's really fucking unhealthy.
That is where it leads to how obviously addicting nicotine is.
Yeah.
And the problem is that when you smoke, it's not just nicotine. The tobacco, and it's not just tobacco as well. Tobacco always has a little bit of nicotine in it, but it's all the stuff in smokes that have the literally rat poison in it, sort of shit to fucking.
It's very, very, very toxic.
Yeah, it's a super toxic fucking substance.
Very, very toxic.
When I moved to vaping, I did a lot of my own sort of like research. Had to have a look into it a lot because at the time I was trying to also sway Kim into the fact that I'm trying to quit smoking, but I don't want to go cold turkey. I'm going to fucking go to vaping and it's going to be better for me. But I had to know that it was actually going to be better for me and I had to convince her as well.
Yeah.
And so, because obviously a fucking buying a vape itself is not cheap.
No.
It can be, but like it wasn't for me. I bought like a fucking $200 mod or something like that.
Yeah.
With a fucking atomizer and all these fucking liquids and eventually found out that you could buy nicotine and fucking and better flavors from New Zealand.
Yep.
And
because they don't have nicotine laws like we do here.
Exactly. Yeah, now we do. Yeah, ever since fucking, I think it was October last year.
Yeah, something like that.
We can't import nicotine. But yeah, the stuff in vapes, not as bad as smoking. It's still like a fucking vegetable, like glycol fucking mixture, propylene, I think it is, glycol. There's different fucking percentages of it you can get and stuff like that. But it's all the other stuff that make the chemical flavors and shit like that. That's obviously what fucking jumps in there as well. A lot of time you got to think, if these are coming from chemists, like, and you sort of trust the place, you know, you go, it can't be like that fucking terrible. Surely then it's not going to be worse than smoking. And a lot of the research that I had done
at the time, because I did research around the same time too, and I would agree.
Yeah. It was very easy to find the state-funded studies and the independently funded studies, because the state studies were always saying fucking vaping is fucking like next to the devil. Yeah. Like, get back on the tobacco. It was always like fucking don't smoke, but definitely don't fucking vape.
Yeah.
Because oh my God.
Yeah, smoking's bad, but vaping's worse.
Vaping will fucking kill you, like immediately. You know what I mean? And it was that kind of sentiment that I got out of like all of the fucking state funded studies for vaping. And when I started reading a lot into the independently run studies, obviously I don't think they were like backed by any sort of company and shit like that. But it was it was a lot of the fucking things of like, it's not better. Oh, sorry, it is better, but it's still not good.
Yeah, it's better, but not good.
Yeah. So I got a lot out of that, like just sort of understanding what it does. But I could never find nicotine is the actual fucking cause of cancer.
Oh, really? It's the nicotine part.
So, yeah, the nicotine is not the cause of cancer for fucking
I thought you said it was. I was like, what?
No,
I know it's not. No, that's just the addictive part of it.
Nicotine by itself is a poison. It is a straight up poison, but the dosages that we fucking give ourselves to fucking get like a little high out of it, don't kill you. Don't fucking cause cancer.
Yeah,
it's
right.
The fucking bad shit in fucking smoking, believe it or not, or in cigarettes. Who would have thought that fucking smoking cigarettes give you cancer? So what I had moved on to is these little bad boys.
Yeah, it's
because I love the mind numbing of these fucking things. Nicotine gum or nicotine gum. Found out like that I could buy it. How much is it? Fucking 250 pieces of 2 milligram nicotine gum for the low price of $44.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 250 pieces. And I was even going to go as far as making it into 500 pieces by literally halving the fucking piece.
Yeah.
I could do that, I was going to do that. It's a real big pain in the ass. But what I've noticed is I'll have like one of them like maybe a day. I've really reduced the amount of like actual fucking nicotine that I intake.
Yeah.
I've got a sleeve of fucking gum in my bag at the moment so that whenever I think about it, I can be like, fucking whatever. But when I chew it here at home, I'll fucking have a piece and I'll just be doing something and immediately I'm focused again. Like super focused.
Yeah, right.
The problem with the nicotine gum is if you chew it for too long, makes your fucking throat, because it's a nice minty taste for a long while. You get a nice minty taste. It starts to like do the nice the
little tingling,
tinglies,
nummy fucking
and then eventually it just turns into fucking shit, and it doesn't. It feels weird in the back of your throat.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like it's swelling or something like that. It's a really weird fucking sensation. But it starts to like swell or it feels like it's swelling. It might just be the mint sort of reacting after a while.
Yeah.
But it's around that time where it's maybe about, I don't know, you've been chewing it for maybe like fucking 5 to 10 minutes. And then you go, that's enough. That's it. Throw it away. Done. And I still have that fucking like focus for a good hour.
Yeah, nice.
I tell you what, these are fucking cheaper. These are fucking easier. They taste better. They're fucking and
they don't kill you.
I cannot fucking believe it. They don't kill you. They're literally an anti-smoking fucking like they're designed to get you off of smoking.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sway anyone here, okay? If anyone's listening and they're like, I just can't fucking give up smoking or I like smoking, that's good, man. Fucking do whatever you want. I'm not gonna here to fucking tell you not to smoke. But if you were trying to stop smoking or if you want to go on to vaping or if you want to go on to fucking chewing gum, dude, this is the fucking stuff. I love this stuff.
Wait, bring a couple. Bring a couple when we
I will.
Fucking
I'll bring you a sleeve and you can fucking try it out.
I keep fucking hitting my mic and making all sorts of sounds. I'm so sorry. So sorry to everyone listening. I just hit it like 4 fucking times then. And I can just see it wobbling through the fucking so bad.
Yeah. No. But yeah, no, that's pretty much my rant on fucking nicotine and how I've sort of eventually moved on to fucking Nicobate gum or nicotine gum. It's good.
It's been a hot minute since I've had nicotine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. So does tobacco naturally have nicotine in it?
I think it does, yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah, pretty sure it does.
Yeah. I hate smoking now.
Yeah. You know what? It tastes bad.
Yeah.
And when you've been off it for a while and you go to have another one because you just have like a social event or someone offers you and you just go, yeah, I'll have a smoke. And you smoke it and you're just like, man, I remember why I don't smoke anymore. But you keep going, you're just like, I'll just finish it.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I do. I'm not
gonna waste it.
I haven't had a smoke in fucking forever now. But the last time I had a smoke, I was like 3 puffs in. I was like, nah, you know what? I was like, I'm not about this. I was like, you can have this. Like, you want to finish this off? And then I think it was mum. She's like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, yeah, you finish this. I was like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
There you go.
But I do like cigars.
I think we should get some cigars.
You reckon?
Actually, I've got 2 cigars. Oh, yeah, all right.
No. I can buy some.
No. I've had these in my fucking drawer for a long time, and I needed a reason to fucking get rid of them.
Alright, fuck it.
Very, very easily. Hey, Blake, did you know that we're all separated from any singular person by at least 6 degrees?
What?
Have you heard of the 6 degrees of separation theory?
Oh, I think so. There's like... Wait, did you say related?
No.
Oh.
Separation. So if it's of like, say, actually this is a real one. So say I wanted to get in touch with Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay? I've got to know someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows Leonardo DiCaprio, right? I think this, and apparently this was a theory that was like run around for a little while. And it might, it probably has its limitations.
Yeah.
Like there's probably no way of fucking getting to like some random dude in an Amazonian tribe that's never been fucking contacted before.
No, of course.
Like, yeah. Like that might be a little bit hard.
I mean, never been contacted before, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But any of them that have been contacted before, yes.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Because you'd have to know someone who was like one of the people who contacted those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then because then they know that person.
Yeah.
So
because I was thinking
Hitler in 3.
It's Hitler in 3. It's a Hitler in 3 thing, yeah. So I think even the fact that like I know you would know someone in New Zealand or something like that.
Yep.
And then they would know someone.
Oh, literally just fucking found out. Someone I worked with today went to school with one of my cousins, but my way older cousins, a cousin that's never lived in Australia.
Oh, that's actually, there you go. That's only fucking 2 degrees of separation right there.
Yeah, but like I worked with her.
Besides the fact that
that's like how this
to
is
your cousin.
That's what I mean. That's just how all interconnected everyone is.
Yeah, it's a
someone I worked with that I haven't actually seen this person for like a solid like a year now. Yeah. I haven't worked with them. It was at my first store, and I haven't spoken to her in a hot minute as well.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna say I forgot she existed because she pops up on Facebook occasionally, but didn't think much at the time. And then she randomly messaged me because Dad works there now. And then she was just like, I went to school with your cousin. I was like, what the fuck?
That's wild, eh?
I was like, what the fuck is this? She's like, yeah, back in New Zealand. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, very funny. That was today that she messaged me. Yeah. So very fucking weird coinky-dink.
But imagine, like, so even so, you know what? You know someone directly in fucking New Zealand. I know you know someone in New Zealand.
Yes.
So that someone in New Zealand might know someone that knows the New Zealand Prime Minister, right?
Yeah. That was that. Exactly.
The New Zealand Prime Minister knows other fucking world leaders. And the other world leaders, some other world leaders would know Putin or fucking Donald Trump or fucking Joe Biden, sort of dumb shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And think about that. I think that was about 6 right there. You know what I mean? It might even take one, like an extra 1. But that means you could fucking know pretty much fucking everyone. You know? It's crazy, isn't it? It's a crazy fucking thing. This all came around because I was talking to a mate a little while back, and he was telling me that through 4 degrees of separation, he knew Notch, the maker of Minecraft.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So he has a mate this is the same guy that ate lion.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So this guy that I know that ate lion met someone, believe it or not, in fucking South Africa who knew someone fucking in Europe somewhere that knew Notch.
Wow.
It was like that easy. Yeah. That easy.
That's insane.
And just to bring up Notch for a second, we got fucking really rich selling fucking Minecraft, then got really fucking depressed and lonely after buying like a big house and having parties all the time and got real sad about it.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, what? Dude, you are living the life that so many...
You've got all the money in the fucking world and all you do is bitch.
Literally, dude.
Like, fuck up.
If I had all the money in the world, oh my God, dude.
Obviously, mo money, mo problems, am I right?
I would just build things. You know what I mean?
That's it.
I would learn how to build things, actually build things, and then I would build like businesses and like...
Yeah, why not?
Like, I'm going to make a gym.
Fucking treehouse.
Yeah, I'm just going to build a cool fucking treehouse. I'm going to build a boat.
You know, one thing that has actually always interested me is fucking, not botany, but like gardening, sort of in a way.
Yeah, I do agree with you here. I do.
You know what's funny? I fucking hate gardening.
So do I. I fucking hate it so much.
I find it really, really cool that like I can make my own food, or like, I'm going to have a nice vegetable garden.
No, you know what it is?
Have nice plants.
Hunter-gatherers.
The fuck, it's, oh man, I just don't want to do the fucking.
You want to eat it.
That shitty work.
You know but would you rather go shoot an animal?
Yes.
Same.
Instantly. You know why? Because it's so fucking, it's like that.
Yeah, but I bet
like that. I don't have to wait months to fucking eat a tomato.
But because there's going to be some men who'll be like, nah, I'd rather garden. I don't want to kill an animal. That's fine. Yeah, you stay back and garden. That's cool, man. I'm going to go shoot this fucking deer with bow and arrow, all right?
You go and get your rake and you till your soil and you plant your fucking seeds and you fucking wait for them to germinate, okay? You fucking do that. Meanwhile, boom, fucking take out this fucking deer. Well, yeah, bow and arrow this deer through the neck, watch him bleed out. And then fucking
over the shoulder and walk it home.
Cut his fucking rib cage open and eat his still beating heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
Because it's fucking like that.
It's so much easier. But you ask most women, and they'd probably be like, "I think I'd rather garden things. Like we're out here like fucking like a bug."
give me a fucking gun. You know, and it might even take. This is the thing. It's the scale, the difference in scale of time, right? If you were to even spend a whole week hunting and only get a deer, that's better than fucking spending 3 months to eat a fucking tomato. You know what I mean? That deer is gonna put that in the freezer. That's a couple of steaks in there, man. That's a couple of steaks.
Yeah.
Do you know how many deer there are in Australia?
There's a lot.
Like in Queensland.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I think it's more prominent down in Adelaide or something, isn't it? Like they just it's even to the point where they're found in the city and shit. Why not? Like there has been times where they just fucking, because there's like just the way that Adelaide is, it's like lots of bushland or something around it.
And fucking camels?
Yeah, there's a lot of camels around too.
We have camels and deer. This is Australia. I thought it was like kangaroos and fucking brumbies.
And emus.
You know, and emus.
And wombats.
And fucking
crocodiles.
Yep.
And that was it.
And just spiders and snakes. Every fucking spider imaginable, every snake imaginable.
Yeah, literally.
No, we got fucking also camels, deer.
When did this happen?
Yeah, who could have done this? You know, I think it might have been the same fucking people that introduced sheep. And then they're like, you know what, we're going to introduce
the cane
sheep.
toad.
Oh my God. Do you know the story of the cane toad?
Yeah. Brought in to wipe out the fucking, what was it?
The cane fucking beetle?
Yeah, cane beetle, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Ridiculous. It turned into the biggest pest that this fucking land has ever seen.
I can't. The
audacity.
The oversight.
The audacity.
The hubris. The fact that whoever brought over the fucking cane toad didn't think that, you know, maybe the cane beetles are a little bit too far away for these cane toads to fucking eat the cane or they just won't eat the cane beetles.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, no, these might be a problem. Meanwhile, we're completely overrun.
It's fucking everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Come into summer, oh my God, they're fucking everywhere.
Yep. I cannot wait to break out my shovel again and just absolutely thwack some fucking toads.
Yeah, I need to get a golf club again.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Fucking
I used to do some
peace out, homie.
Horrid things to toads. Fucking horrid things. Because I hate them. And I don't think there's anyone, any Australian listening right now that is like hearing me say that I can fucking easily and without a conscious fucking like torture a toad. You know what I mean? I'll break legs. and then I'll throw them over the fence and I'll say, you're done, bud.
I know a lot of people who grew up tying nuts and bolts to the legs of cane toads and throwing them on people's roofs.
That's fucking, that is not only torture for that toad, that is torture for whoever's in that fucking house.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's so funny. It's so unbelievably funny. And that was my uncle.
That's really fucking funny.
Yeah, I was like, wow, you were a piece of shit, huh?
Oh, man. You know what's funny is where I used to live, they put up an industrial. They didn't put up an industrial. The industrial area was always there, but they put up a new building right behind the fence where I lived, and it was this big fucking warehouse. I think it was mechanics. But when they put up the shed, after they put up the shed, and then they like kitted the place out, they were fucking at that fucking place at like 4:30 in the morning and wouldn't leave until 7 o'clock at night. Fucking shit's going off all the fucking time. They got music going on and shit like that. So every time I fucking found a toad, I would like break its legs and then throw it onto the fucking mechanic's like warehouse roof or like into their yard because they had a like real big driveway. So I used to just fucking yoink them into their yard. And yeah, I was just like, fuck you cunts, you're always keeping me awake. You're always fucking waking up my kid. You're always fucking just pissing me off. Fuck you. Yeah, all the time. And they never figured out who it was, which is great because I'm hoping that my neighbours are continuing on the hard work that I've put in.
It's like one of them sees you do it and they're like watching you and you just look at them and you're like, and then they're just like,
oh yeah, I see what's going on. the approval nod. Yeah.
And then they start doing
work.
And then they know Sharon next door. The separation, right? The degrees of separation.
Yeah, that's it.
They know the other neighbour. So now there's 3 of you doing it. And Sharon knows Cheryl across the road. She comes over, they get drunk, they do it as well. All right?
They get drunk and do it all the time. Sharon's technically cheating on her husband with Cheryl throwing toads over into the mechanic's warehouse fucking floor.
Man, it's some wild shit out here. We're doing it rough out in the suburban Queensland streets, all right? Oh, man, what a life. You know what is a life, though?
Speaking of youth. Speaking of paved surfaces. Blake.
That is my name.
Talking about music. Because we were talking about music. The sweet sound of fucking toads slapping the concrete, slapping the fucking roofs with their nuts and bolts.
They seem to be slapping in the beat. The beat of this week's fucking album.
Album of the week.
The week of album.
This week we listened to Hidden Youth by Surfaces.
I love this band, man.
Dude, they really popped off early 2019. And then they fucking, they just haven't stopped, really. They're a band of brothers.
Dude, they're
doing really good.
Album's so fucking good, man.
It is a really, really good album. There's nothing else I can say about it. This is like a summer feel-good album. The album, before we even fucking start, this album was released 26th of August this year, okay? It is a fucking, like, previously they had done like a lot of hip-hop sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
They, that's their main forte. This whole album is like...
Oh, it's like indie pop, fucking...
It's summer in a fucking CD, man.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
The whole time when I was driving listening to this, you can't help but sort of like just nod your head.
Dude, can I say
it's great.
I can't help but feel.
Yeah.
The fucking saxophone.
Yeah.
I can't help but feel about you. And there's that like the fucking, you know what I mean? The real high-pitched, echoed, fucking delayed in the background. And it's that one little thing. It's that one little thing, and boy, howdy do I get excited.
It's the ear candy that they put in, the little nice bits that they chuck in to make the fucking track just
you know
so
what?
Full.
We usually do like the whole album thing at the end of the year. I don't think we do individual songs ever. I don't think we've done individual songs. Like we've done our top 5, I think, or top 10, some of that. I'm gonna have
for
to
the albums.
Remember. Yeah. I'm gonna have to remember. But we've never done top song. I think that might be my top song of this year, man.
Oh. I can't help but feel. Yeah,
dude, it's
whatever
so
that second song is.
nice.
I can't remember the name of that second song is.
Hey,
Golden Hour. That is my fucking jam.
Where is it on the fucking?
That's literally the second song.
Oh, dude. Oh,
it like leads
dude.
in. It has that intro track that leads into
Yeah.
the fucking song.
Oh.
That is an actual. That is the fucking sound of summer.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the first 3 songs, like if you include the intro, the first 4, they just in a perfect harmony. They are the fucking.
Yeah.
It is like the epitome of the. Even if you were to only listen to those 4 individual tracks, because that's what they are. 4 individual tracks in a row. And you didn't listen to the rest, which would be upsetting because the rest of the album is really fucking good as well.
It's a fucking big pop, man.
Like, I will admit, I didn't have as much of a hit from the rest of the album. I didn't have it.
Oh, really?
Stick as much as the first 4 tracks, just because they play off each other so fucking well. There is another album that I know that does this that we will listen to eventually.
I'm excited.
But anyway, Golden Hour, It Only Takes 2, I Can't Help But Feel. Dude, it is...
man.
Oh, man. I genuinely think I Can't Help But Feel is going to be my number 1 song of this year. Like, I think I'm probably going to play that on repeat for... Like, I already have been, but I think I'm going to play that on repeat for a hot minute right now. I think I'm going to, like... It's going to be my song for, like, the next month.
This was the thing when after we finished listening to Fantasy by Weathen, and then we tried to move on to other stuff. I just kept coming back to Fantasy because it was so fucking good. Yeah, this is that album that I'll probably come back to. Like this, man, I'm gonna fucking say it right now. This is a 10 album. This is a 10.
Yeah,
the whole album.
Yeah,
the whole album is a fucking 10.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't help but feel this way about this album. It's fucking that good.
I love that song so much. I will listen to it right now.
The golden hour of albums. I fucking love it. I can't fucking... I don't want to gush on too much about it. Like, if you haven't listened to it, listener, you've done yourself a disservice.
You've got to do it. You've got to do it.
Just get on it right now. Surfaces, Hidden Youth. Get it on Spotify, fucking everywhere.
I think I Can't Help But Feel About You has like 19 million streams already. Something like that.
It's a bop, man.
Dude,
it's going off. It's got a lot of fucking commercial fucking like sale ability. Or what do you call it?
100%.
It can be sold, man.
Like you could see that. Great. You could see that in like anything ad. Like,
you know what?
Fucking
this
Nike
album actually has
fucking like, you know, fucking Nissan or something. Like it could be behind anything.
Yeah. It's like it's a fucking Coke ad song.
Yeah, literally.
It's for fucking Coca-Cola. It's a fucking Coca-Cola.
They should actually be pushing to try and get that song as a
100%
as a Coca-Cola summer ad.
Yeah.
Like a Coke no sugar type fucking let's go hard with it. This is the song of summer.
When the fucking that saxophone, man. Yeah, as soon as that fucking comes in, that's the drop.
Oh, dude, so good.
You know what else this album has is a fantastic like status where it could be remixed very easily. Like if you were to fucking take away core elements, like say if you take away the vocals, even some of the ones where they're just like a straight up hip hop beat, taking away some of the other core elements of like the synths and guitars and stuff like that, you could fucking honestly remix a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
And they would probably, like, obviously it would take fucking someone very skilled to fucking, it's not me, okay? It ain't me, but fucking someone skilled to fucking turn a lot of these songs into like, say, like, I don't know, club fucking hits or even, you know, just trap, electro, fucking dubstep sort of stuff. There's no one way to fucking remix a song.
Honestly. I think I will use this album as inspiration to write music too, honestly. Yeah.
It made me want to pick up the guitar again.
Oh man, I really want to make music like this.
You know what I did instead of pick up the guitar? Picked up my summer car. And I haven't been able to put it down.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10 though. 10 out of 10.
10 out of fucking 10. This album is a fucking is a hit. Yeah. It's a straight up hit. It's a fucking
so good.
Summer hits. It's fucking poppy. It's got a little bit of fucking like a little bit of hip hop sort of fucking R&B sort of elements. And I mean,
but that like man, I'm talking man. You know? I can't help but feel is like straight out of 80s fucking. You know what I mean? Like with the little like the weird techno sort of vibe with it as well. Like it's such a good song, man. I love this fucking. I fucking love this shit.
like an old fucking like an old Roland keyboard for the drums and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
Some of the percussions in that song where they've done like a little fucking break.
Lots of splashes and stuff.
You know, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like big splash, big long extended delayed splashes, you know, like just that real
bass in it as
80s
well.
sort of vibe.
Yeah. The bass in it as well is really like just like a fingered bass, you know what I mean? Like it's fantastic. I'm not going to gush anymore about it. Oh. This is a fucking 10 out of 10 album. Get on it.
It's really good.
That's all I have to say. Get on it.
It's really good.
You know what else could be really good? The next album of the week.
I think it might be. I have high hopes.
I've heard a little bit of this stuff on Triple J.
I've heard nothing. I've heard absolutely nothing. I'm going in as dry as hell.
Damn, bud.
I'm going in.
All right. Well,
with nothing. With nothing.
I don't want to keep perpetuating that because we're listening to JID's new album, The Forever. Wait, I was pretty sure it was called The Forever Young or The Forever Youth.
Probably should have wrote this down.
I could be fucking straight.
We probably should have wrote this down.
Fuck, I did have it though.
I just know he has a new album.
Sorry, The Forever Story.
The Forever Story. There you go.
Yeah. JID, The Forever Story, is our new album of the week. We're going to be listening to that all week and we're going to get back to you with another 10 out of 10 review from us, not the rating of the album, because we're 10s out of 10.
Stay a 10, King.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know, man.
You dropped this.
Yeah, King, you dropped this.
Yeah, that's it.
Your crown.
It's a zinger box.
Hey, same thing. Man, I reckon that's... Bro, I'm going to eat a zinger box on the weekend. Like next weekend.
I had a zinger box last night.
I'm trying to be really good, man.
I'm trying to be as dirty as I can.
Yeah, you're trying to bulk.
I'm doing dirty things. I had fucking 2 scoops of coffee and 2 scoops of like cocoa powder.
Ooh.
In my coffee as a pre-workout.
Oh my good fucking Lord.
Absolutely. It was like drinking fucking hot mud. It was so good.
Wow.
It was delicious. Yeah, and it fucking works, I'll tell you that, man. That was a dark coffee and that hit the spot. Obviously, I was telling you, like I was hitting 120 deads for like 8.
Yeah.
Felt really good. Took one step and went,
oh no. I've fallen over.
Like, my left fucking knee is like, it hurty.
Oh, no.
But it'll be fun. Yeah, look. What are you looking forward to anything this week, Blake?
Wait, what?
Just asking.
You mean Saturday?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Didn't forget. No, I didn't forget. I'm going to wrap it up. Oh my god, my fucking mic just like peaked when I was fucking wheezing out. Just straight up wheezing. I just watched it go.
Oh my
god. Yeah, look. Thank you so much for listening and not leaving. Don't leave.
You should have left at this point, honestly.
If you want to listen to the Prod.Cast, make sure you like. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us wherever you can, especially on YouTube, where we're starting to release our reactions to certain videos as well.
Yeah, I just randomly uploaded it, I believe.
Yeah, we're adding more varied content to our YouTube channel by looking up Prod. You'll find us.
Yeah, that's. I haven't even checked. I haven't actually tried to search. Oh, I
have.
Still have Facebook open. People are messaging.
Bro, hit up that incognito tab. YouTube Prod. You'll find us. If you want to look at Blake Bentley's beautiful face, make sure you follow him on everything. Every social media.
Punched my mic. I'm so sorry.
Stop doing that, man. You need to get used to have that pop filter.
I don't. I'm not used to it.
If you want to watch Blake Bentley punch pop filters, make sure you follow him on every social media at Blake_Bentley TV. And if you want to see my face again, yeah, you're not streaming. We're not streaming anymore. I might do a stream on Friday just to fucking shits and gigs.
Yeah.
Which you can catch that on Twitch.tv /Switchblades for Kids.
All one word.
Goes for all of my accounts. Switchblades for Kids.
All one word.
I'm even on TikTok. Haven't uploaded anything yet. Wow. And one last time, thank you so much for listening. You guys are awesome. Make sure to jump in our Discord and have a chat with us. We are fucking loving you guys.
I apologize for the punching of my mic so frequently this episode.
If you guys have an advice question that you would like us to answer, make sure you send that in any which way possible, because we want to do a show in the near future answering all of your advice questions. That's going to be it from all of us here. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Yeah. See you guys next Thursday.
Okay.
That's the end.